Okay. Sorry about the delay, guys. I guess I could say Mercury retrograde, or I could say poor planning. I've been kind of busy lately, but I am going to do the video for the rest of November. Might help if I was prepared. I don't know where I have my notebook. Oh, jeez. If that isn't vibing with the energy, I don't know what is. Okay, so I pulled cards before. It's just easier if I can do that because it does take some time to get them out. I only read the jumpers. So let's see if I can do this. The traditional tarot, we've got the Ace of Swords, Magician, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There's like this overall theme happening here. Then we got projections, postponement, adventure, and playfulness. And then with the chakra deck, we've got gratitude, confusion, creation, and despondence. Kind of want to go over some things that I wrote down about this energy. So, looking at the rest of November, I did realize that Neptune goes direct in Pisces the same day as the new moon in Sag. And then the sun will be in Sagittarius and Jupiter. And when I think about Sagittarius, I think about them as being like the light and the dark because they're the fire sign in the winter. When there really isn't a lot of light. And it's really going for it and taking aim. So being adaptable, energetic, and truthful. Sag rules the ninth house of philosophy or higher thinking. Searching for meaning and truth. And Neptune going direct at home in Pisces encourages us to use our imaginations. But the challenge is to stay focused and not overindulge into escapism. And or like making to believe situations we're in aren't so bad, or like kind of pulling the wool over our own eyes with relationships and love or with work, or even with old ways of doing things we've been trying to modify through the shadow integration and transmutation process. So use that imagination to boost the power of what you're trying to manifest, because we got a lot of manifestation cards. Let's see, let's just get into the reading. So with the Ace of Swords, it's like sudden realizations. This could be like downloads or learning new things with that Sag energy coming in. I did pull some crystals, and we got that higher mind eagle one, the Heal the Healer Prehnite. And we got the pineal gland stone also. So this is pretty cool. I also pulled tokens, and we got manifesting. So huge focus on manifestation right now. And this is even pulling in energy from the last reading that I did for the beginning of November. So this is about having the energy to do the work. And like we got two aces here, and the mountains in the background indicate that this success comes through doing the inner work. This also reminds us that with great power comes great responsibility, because there is a double-edged sword there. So use this energy properly to get the most out of it. Then we got the Magician. That is totally about manifestation, resourcefulness, power, inspired action, again with that Sag energy. Manifesting new beginnings, bringing visions into the reality. He has all of his tools, all the elements, along with purity and knowledge, and he is a conduit of unlimited potential. And then we have this Two of Pentacles here, and there's only like 3 cards in the deck that have infinity symbols on them, and we've got 2. So let's just say we were in this like 0 point of infinite potential, and you could choose. Why would you put your energy into something that wasn't supporting this kind of like childlike feeling inside, this playfulness. This is where we need to be. We need to be in that heart center. So this is like balancing our emotions, balancing that masculine and feminine energy, staying in that 0 point heart-centered awareness. It crosses right at the heart. There's definite focus on that. And then with the there's more with this. So it's like deciding what keeps you in that heart-centered awareness, where you're in your power. You are the magician, where you're able to see the bigger picture here. So how can you balance your emotions so that you can stay and operate from that heart-centered awareness? Where you put your energy and focus is what will manifest. And it's so much easier to manifest good things or things that are supportive to you when you're surrounded by that energy in your environment. So if you can control where you put your energy and focus, then you're more than likely going to manifest some kind of like abundance, some kind of physical, tangible, like opportunity, financial gain, manifesting. A new offer could come out of nowhere, or it's time to move forward with some kind of idea that you've been kind of like going back and forth with. Now's the time to manifest that and bring that into fruition. You got to put in the work, like I said, with the mountain energy and make the most of this energy. And this is really, with Jupiter at home in Sag, I mean, this is really supportive energy to get that creative boost, to have these manifestations possible. It's super supportive if we can stay on task and create plans to help manifest whatever we've been wanting to manifest. Coming down here with this confusion card, I want to touch back on Neptune and Pisces, because Neptune and Pisces can kind of be dreamy and distracting, but it can also be super creative and beneficial. And look, it's like that confusion is just creative potential without direction. And then we've got despondence, and that's like, by taking action, I found a way out. And then the mother goddess, Venus, the physical manifestation of some kind of higher mind idea, and then anchoring that into the physical, because we got the little footprint too. So be mindful of your footprint. Every step you take is either getting you closer to or farther away from what you're manifesting. Now that can be like a physical step or a metaphorical step, like where you're putting your energy. We've got the projections card here too. So this reminds me that the more present you can be, the more awareness of yourself you will have in relation to others. So the more control you'll have of where you're putting your energy, and the more you'll be able to manifest what you want. So when you aren't caught up in issues of the past or triggers that you haven't worked on yet, and you just give your power away, when you can control that, you are standing in your power. That's like having that heart of our inner child there. Look at all that potential there in that rainbow. Things that keep us lighthearted and playful in the energy. We can be true to ourselves. When you do that, you can stay in your heart center and operate from that higher level of awareness. That ego head there, the higher mind, bringing our dreams into reality. There isn't any fog from distorted perceptions when you do that, and your solar plexus is strong. So we pulled the solar plexus token. We've also got transmute, so we're still transmuting that shadow energy. We're trying to stay balanced so that we don't have this disconnect, so that we can stay present and in that moment. And we've got gratitude over here, so coming from the heart. And we did pull the tiger's eye, so this is like confidence. It's strengthens the solar plexus. So there could be a focus here to maybe work with tiger's eye. Helps with solar plexus, actually the lower fire trine, so that masculine energy, so that you are able to bring that, like, the way you present yourself in the world is a true representation of who you are, and you have this unlimited potential. Like, the world is your oyster type energy, and then this is like, by taking action I found a way out. So it's like transmuting and then putting use to that energy that we were giving away. Like taking this, cutting ties with past wounds, and then kind of recycling that energy with the power of the magician. Like getting our elements in order and taking our power back and standing in that power. So that was pretty much what came out with the astrology and the reading, and that was really cool. So, and with the last reading, when I talked about that weird vision I had of like the seed in the earth, it looks like she's pregnant with the earth. So we have these seeds manifesting, and where you put your energy, that's what you're going to get more of. So let's pull some cards for the elements and see what we can get for any further clarification. Whoa. Well, I always start with earth. And that's new beginnings. So that's pretty self-explanatory there. There's mountains in this one as well. But a new day is dawning. We've got new beginnings. That's through and through this whole reading. That's what this is about. So taking advantage of this energy and using it in a productive way. So let's get air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What messages do you have for air? Oh, we got 2. Oh, wait, way too many. That's more than I wanted. If it would have been 2, I would have read them. Okay, we got 2 this time. So we got shape-shifting and movement. So air signs, be able to navigate this energy, go with the flow. This also reminds me of getting in touch with your emotions and understanding how they flow, and just getting more in touch with your emotional body, because these are 2 different forms of water. We've got clouds that are up above, and then we've got the river that is down below. So it's like there's a meeting of these energies into your physical. So just be wary of where your emotional attention is going, and stay focused and present as much as you can. Because, I mean, we all have these different energies in our chart, so there is a new beginning coming. So pay attention and make sure you're not morphing and shape-shifting into something else to avoid feeling these feelings, because it's an important part of healing. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to do pick a card for the new moon in Sag. This energy came through really strong in this reading, but I'll get more in depth into that. Fire signs. Here for fire signs. Fire signs got 2 also. So we got release and reflection, autumnal equinox and winter solstice. Okay, so this is all really about what are we letting go of in order to manifest new things. So maybe looking back at the past, like, oh, maybe I don't want to take that route again. What do I need to release in order to get to somewhere new, in order to blaze this new trail? What do I need to let go of in order to get this clear reflection? How can I clarify my vision to bring forward what I'm trying to manifest, my purpose in this life, really. Like, how can I reflect my true self? Okay, that's water signs. We've got... Actually, I'm going to read this as part of fire because I didn't really even get the thought out. So, there's something more that is coming. It's like just the tip of the iceberg has started to be revealed. Now, this is everybody's fire energy too. We're entering into Sag. So, this applies to all of us. Water. We've got lightning and power. So that has a lot to do with controlling our emotions, staying on top of where we're directing our energy and our focus. If you're just firing off your energy to like, oh, that past pattern, you're going to miss, there's a potential that you're going to miss, you're going to miss an opportunity. You're going to miss an opportunity for this new beginning because it could be some form of avoidance, not wanting to see what's beneath the surface. But as soon as you do that and you transmute that shadow energy that's there, you put that confusion to rest and channel that energy into something that you want to create. You start taking the action. You take your power back. You can just make a beeline forward to what you want to manifest because your energy's not popping off everywhere else. It's not going backwards or off to the side or like anything. You can take that energy and then you can focus it to create this new beginning. And that Sag energy is really coming in strong through this reading. So I'm excited for the new moon. Pick a card. Let me know if this ends up resonating for you guys. Yeah, have a great week.